anyway. He would have mixed that field goal, so he had to go for it. But if he does kick the field goal, he goes up 17-13. Instead, he goes for it, don't get the first down. Jets look like geniuses. Their coach looked like a genius by them not going for it themselves. They get the ball back. They go down, get the field goal range, kick the field goal, come out of Miami with a 16-14 win. That's playing football, man. That's real life to me, real active moments of real life NFL we get to see in Madden. And not too many people are doing that right now. In the dish where there's a bunch of Wiggies and arcade style of play is the thing to do now. Yeah. Ravens get gift from Saints, man. All right, so the Ravens, this defense forced a lot of mistakes in New Orleans. This week, actually coasting 6 turnovers out of the Saints, allowed the Ravens to chalk up the road win. 51-7 right now. And that's what it was, man. We've been waiting to see this defense play as a whole for almost a season and a half now, man. And we get to New Orleans and we seen it. We seen complete hole. Now, we didn't like a lot of yards was given up in this game. The Saints with 2 quarterbacks on the field threw for 300+ yards on us, man. So they still threw the ball at a high level. I will say, Drip Tank playing really good now, man. He's arrived. He's not a bottom feeder. Like, you can't pick on this guy anymore. He understands some things now. And he's playing well. I know the score doesn't say that, but he played a hell of a game. Just turnovers kill. Not too many people can turn the ball over 4 or 5 times in a game and either lose by 3 or keep the game close. There's only a few that can do it. Most people that turn the ball over more than 5 times is going to get blown out. And then in that game, Jalen Waddle was just a difference maker, man. He was just nobody on that defense had any answer for him. So when that happens, the Ravens, it's a gift and a curse for the Ravens. The Ravens can be very explosive, but Jalen Waddle is such a gadget, such a weapon to have. Sometimes they get themselves in trouble. All right, so ground game, 23-20. CPU Nano almost lost to the computer. Let's talk about that, 23-20. Ground and pound, score at will, 45-17. You watched this game, man. That was a big game. The Chargers versus the Cardinals. I did thought when I turned this game on, when I turned to NFL, when I turned to RDL Red Zone, I thought the Cardinals was up 14-0 in this game.
Yeah, they jumped out on 14-0. Pick 6 brought it back to the house, went up 14. And then
Is that just the Cardinals being too aggressive, or it's too early in the game where you can't be
no, the Chargers was just making a lot of mistakes, and the Cardinals capitalized off of it.
No doubt. All right, so Cooper goes wild. Right now, I will say Coach D. West has Amari Cooper looking like a top-tier receiver in the league right now. And since Amari Cooper was about as good as it gets, and the Cowboys went over the football team, Cooper finished with 200 yards on the day. Is that the tell-off with this defense? Because you definitely got, if not right now the best defense in the league, you got a team that's on its way to having the best defense in the league. Was it Amari Cooper? Was it him that put this 49-14 thing together, or was it the Cowboys team as a whole?
The whole team. The whole team came to play.
We're about to come back and talk about a little bit of this right
defense,
now.
Special teams, water boy, equipment manager. Even the team bus was winning.
Oh man, shit! The team bus was winning, blowing a horn right now. Oh shit. The Lions, man. How about these Lions? They're playing outside of giving up a 28 or 21 point lead to the Saints. The Lions and Justin Fields is really looking good this year, man. They are playing at a high level. They got Journey Brown over there at running back. Justin Fields has him a guy that he can rely on in the backfield, and they starting to get it together. You're starting to see some of these receivers starting to make plays for this Lions team, man. I think them hiring Ryan Day from Ohio State, bringing their head coach over to be the offensive coordinator, changes things over here, man. These guys are, Justin Fields is comfortable with the offense they running right now. So, yeah, I like what's going on right now. All right, so first class bets. We talk about the first draft class and some of these players that were in the first draft class. And we want to talk about what these guys bring to the table and what's going on and who's who. Damn, shaking my head. All right, so when you talk about players, we talking about real draft players. These guys that came out of the first draft class. First class vets is the title of my real talk. So we gotta show love to Michael Carter, man. Michael Carter was the league MVP, won a Super Bowl in his first season as a rookie, won the league MVP, Offensive Player of the Year in the AFC, best running back in the AFC, Rookie of the Year in the AFC. Chubb, PCL tear. Damn. Breaking news right now, man. That's what happens when you be friendly and let a guy that don't post y'all time stats. You should have took the fair sim. Torture. Look like it's gonna be on Puka's. Breaking news, man. Tampa Bay Bucks playing the Cleveland Browns right now. Now we just got word back that Nick Chubb PCL tear in that game right now. What does that do for the Browns?
Oh, next man up.
Next man up. That's
Next
what the
man up.
GM skills is for. Next man up. Simple as that. Next man up. So we got a battle in the MVP race right now. Michael Carter looking to get his second MVP in a row, and the way he's scoring touchdowns, looks like no one's going to really jump that right now with an 11-1 record. He got his team flying high right now. The Raiders are the absolute team to beat in the league right now. They are the everything. They got grown men following their ways. They got all types of shit going on right now, man. If you right now it goes down like this. You want to be good, you just copy off of that guy right now. You're seeing a lot of that shit throughout the league. But Michael Carter, I like the fact that this guy got him a running back. He does what he always do with his running backs, especially in this game, man. He just makes it happen right now. So he's looking for a second MVP as he's fighting to get into another Super Bowl as well. This guy's looking like he wants to just take over this league now. There's always those players that the league stands behind, man. They become the face of the league right now. Do you think Michael Carter is that face of the league?
Uh,
Or can we say we can talk about other players as maybe the face?
I don't even think he's the face of the team for real. He's just an explosive player, and he's unknown. That's why he's doing what he does. Nobody really focuses in on him, and he makes you pay for that.
You saying nobody focuses on Michael Carter when they play the Raiders?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Knowing that the way T plays, and he's a thrower.
We talking about the guy that runs the ball, got more carries than anybody, more rushing touchdowns than anybody, more rushing yards than anybody. Is the thrower?
Yeah, because you come in the game worrying about T dotting you up.
I thought it was opposite. I thought the run game is the reason why it's throwing. His passing game is pretty legit right now. In my opinion, I think everything goes through Michael Carter, and then once Michael Carter gets going, it's hard to stop everything else. So let's stay there. So let's say he's not the face. That nigga not nice. Niggas just can't stop the run. Najee Harris the best running back here. This fucking asshole, bro. Oh my god. That's the bad guy right there. That's the bad guy, my nigga. Man. All right. So who would you say the face of the RDL league is then? If you don't think Michael Carter is right now with the MVP, with the Super Bowl ring, with the most rushing yards, the most touchdowns by a running back ever, who's the face of the league right now?
Face of the league.
Our league, RDL5. Who is the face of RDL5?
That's a tough question.
Isaiah Simmons. I like that. I like
Yeah, I
Isaiah
mean, I
Simmons.
like
I
Isaiah
like that.
Simmons too.
I like that. I like Isaiah
I
Simmons.
was thinking that, but he a defensive player, and defensive
Right.
players really don't get too much love.
I like that. I like Isaiah Simmons though, man. I like Isaiah Simmons. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Michael Carter right now. Um well, you got some guys though. There's some guys in this league right now that well, we gonna get to the stats. We're gonna pay attention to some of this stuff. But we'll give it to Michael Carter right now. All right, so the top three right now and the MVP race. We'll go top five. Michael Carter, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, Journey Brown, and Jonathan Taylor rounds off your top five in the MVP race right now. Look at Baby T right now. Jonathan T over here. Boom, my son going to put 21 on Simmons too. That's the bad guy. There you go. Now, AFC Offensive Player of the Year right now, again, Michael Carter, Lamar Jackson is fighting Jalen Waddle right now, man. I think he's one of those players that we could be talking about face of the league as well, with Justin Herbert right around the corner from it. Like, hold up, wait a minute, not so fast, my friend. Top 5, Jonathan Teller. Justin Herbert at 4, at 3, Waddle, at 2, Lamar Jackson, at 1, Michael Carter. And the NFC, Journey Brown, man. I can't wait till we do the Hey Rookie segment on this guy right here. One of my favorite players of all time. In real life, I respect this man. Prayers out for him. We would love to have seen him be able to continue his football career. I think he was special. We got to see it for one season over there at Penn State. But this guy is absolutely a monster. And Antonio Todd is doing him justice right now because he got that boy playing at a high level. I appreciate that. So we are going to come back to the second episode of Hey Rookie will be the Journey Brown story. But Travis Etienne over here, Offensive Player of the Year. Corey Richardson at quarterback. And then Kyler Murray over here at 4. And then J.K. Dobbins. We saw Mostert get traded, who was one of the best running backs, if not the best running back in the league. Got traded, and now J.K. Dobbins, I think it's the system, Coach. Do you think the 49ers and the coach that they got over there, they could plug any running back in there and get busy?
Yeah, they can plug the water boy in there and get 10 yards a carry.
Mm-hmm. It's the system with Ryan Howdell at guard out that bitch. My playing it up. All right, so let's slide from the NFC Offensive Player of the Year. Let's look at the Defensive Player of the Year in the NFC. So Derwin James, they might as well just move him to linebacker and just call it what it is. At linebacker, the sub-linebacker package, he's up there again. As always, he'll run out. Nobody else gets developed but him. Isaiah Simmons, we watching Boone do something real special with Isaiah Simmons. We saw this same story last year in Game of Thrones. Do you think Boone is doing it at a higher level than how Falk had Isaiah looking?
Yeah. I was watching
You
the
think so?
game today, and he was all over the field. He wasn't just sitting in the middle. He was all on the edges, also making plays.
Yeah, I think the story is telling itself right now, man. I think that's part of the reason why Boone grabbed the Cardinals was because of Isaiah Simmons. And Boone likes to prove everybody wrong. Deshaun Hopkins, D-Hop was one of the reasons why he got the Cardinals. Kyler Murray, with the speed at quarterback, he needed that. Second best thing to Lamar Jackson for him. But I think he liked the fact that he get to be able to say, shit, Falk, you ain't the only one. If I had him, this is what I would do with him too. And he's showing it right now, man. He got that guy playing at a high level. Now, I was talking about this offline about a bunch of these linebackers right now. And the NFC got it, in my opinion. The linebackers in the NFC are shitty. And the reason I say that because you got to keep Darwin James in that conversation. But Trey Brown, I think he's an underrated corner nobody's paying attention to, but he's turning into a shutdown corner over for these Cowboys. But we got to talk about DeMarvion. The same way I'm talking about Journey Brown on offense as Rookie of the Year, DeMarvion Overshawn is absolutely playing like a stud right now. Like, this guy's playing like he's been in the league 5 years already. The maturation of this guy, man, just tell me, man, what is the difference of him being in the middle, being the middleman for the Washington football team?
He's my Isaiah Simmons. He can meet your running back in the backfield, and he can cover your tight ends. Except for the Cowboys tight end, he can cover your tight ends in the open.
And we're starting to see a trend, you know what I mean, when it comes down to these defensive players right now. Like, Darwin James is a safety that's playing in the sub linebacker package. Isaiah Simmons is a tweener. He can be either or safety or linebacker. And Overshawn's the same way. He came out of high school as a free safety, and as he put the weight on and developed, they moved him back down to linebacker, and he was one of the top linebackers to come out of the second draft. Amani, that's what I'll call him. He is balling for the Lions right now. My player, Derek West, is playing at a high level too, so we got to go all the way down to 6 to get to him. Now, let's slide to the AFC, and let's see what the Defensive Players of the Year over here are doing. Brian Mills, he's always going to be up there. Any safety that's used by T will always be at the top. And there's his son, Adrian Amos. I'm telling you right now, the coach understands how to pick apart everybody's game. He's starting to look just like T on some real shit. This is no hate, no nothing. I think he's modeling that game. He got Jonathan Taylor playing at a high level with the stop and go movements, and now we got a strong safety, free safety slash whatever, doing some things too over here. And he's stepping up. This guy got 1-2 losses on the season right now, 10-2, playing at a high level, and he's playing just like how T played, man. When you the face of the league, people start to copy you. That's what happens. It's football's a copycat sport. We all do it. So at the end of the day, look at it, man. Adrian Amos, he said, I ain't too old to be still playing at a high level right now, man. He got that guy playing and balling. He's the number 2 player in the AFC right now, defensive player of the year. Dylan Moses is the hardest hitting linebacker in the league. Facts. Nobody can't tell me no otherwise. When you play him, you will feel your joystick rattle every time you make the tackle. Simple as that. There's no dragging you down, pulling you down, shoestring tackling you, safe tackling you. There's hitting you every time you get. He gets zeroed in on you. He is going to light you up. Facts. Dylan Moses, I really like him as one of the best, if not the best linebacker in the league when it comes down to. He's the Ray Lewis of the league. He's the hitter. He's the guy that makes you come up. And as you in the backfield, your running back is thinking about him. Where's Dylan Moses? Where's number 51? Where's number 51? Simple as that. At 4, we got Derek Stingley. Derek Stingley Jr. is sitting here at number 4 right now, coming off his out of the draft of rookie year. He's starting to unlock. He's open right now. This kid is destined to be one of the best, if not the best corner in the league. He's balling right now. He's the reason why Marlon Humphreys is sitting in San Francisco and not in Baltimore right now. Like, we put a lot of pressure on our rookie corner, and we asking him to shut down the top receivers on everybody's team. He's doing a good job of it right now, sitting at 4. Now, Melifanu, a feet two. Melifanu, I heard word around the league was this is the best safety in the league. I'm gonna ask you, Hitter, before I make my comment on it. Is this the best safety in the league?
No,
No.
no.
I think he's an up and coming safety. I don't want to give him the title of the best safety in the league right yet. But the guy under him is the best corner in the league. J.C. Horn,
Horn, yeah,
in his second
Horn's
season,
the
is
dog.
the best corner in the league right now. How about this? Is Melifanu the best pure safety in the league? The guy that's sitting back deep and not playing sub linebackers and all that. Is he that? Or is he just an upcoming guy that we just got to pay attention to?
That's,
Offensive Rookie of the Year. Hanif Anderson, of course, we like it. He get 20 carries a game. Neef Buck is playing at a high level. The Dolphins is now 6-6 right now. John Emery Jr. could have been possibly the best running back in the draft overall, as far as all the way around across the board. Blocker, runner, the 3 things you need to be a running back, runner, blocker, and receiver out the backfield. We like John Emery Jr. right now. He got this team 6-5. They're trying to get one game over 500. They started off really, really bad, but they turning it around, and John Emery is the reason why they turning it around right now. Number 3, Jaden Peyote, the wide receiver, the speed burner for Virginia Tech. And I think he's starting to make a name. I think they're starting to get tired of a lot of those older receivers over there, and Odell Beckham Jr., and those type of guys over there. This guy is starting to step up. I thought, Scary Terry 2 would be over there making all the noise. But we see Jaden Payucci as a rookie sitting up here. And Cordarian Richardson, the big 240-pound big running back over there for the Texans. Even though they 1-10 right now, he's still number 4 on this list. And then Sam Howell for the Titans. I love this pick. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the draft. They 4-8 right now, but Sam Howell is a name that we're going to have to think about. Also, Eric Mahoney is another guy that we're going to talk about in the future as the Dolphins are getting better game in the game.